Good morning, how are you? Today we are going to reorganize this beast of a closet that contains my Bath & Body Works collection. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves to reorganize and declutter through, so we'd better get started. As I show you a closer look inside and start to unload everything off the shelves, I just wanted to make a couple quick disclaimers. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. My name is Melissa and I have worked at Bath & Body Works for a little over 7 years now, and I've been making Bath & Body Works related videos on YouTube since 2020. That is why my hygiene collection is so huge, because not only is it my hobby to collect and enjoy fragrance, but it also is my job in more ways than one. Is it too much for one person to use? Yes, it is. Do you need to own this much to enjoy fragrance? No, you definitely don't. But this collection is enjoyed by many and is constantly changing as we obtain, use, or give away. So whether you own just 1 scent or over 100 scents, you are welcome on my channel without judgment, as a place where we can all enjoy and discuss Bath & Body Works together regardless of collection size. I also wanted to let you know before we start that anything that I may declutter in today's video will be or has already been put to good use by someone else. Nothing will be wasted or thrown away, since I have plenty of family members who all love different kinds of scents. Alright, so here's what we're at. I've got all of the stuff that I want to start projecting on out on the floor. I've got 3 different piles mainly. The one that you're looking at right here in the middle. This is unsorted body care that was just kind of loose and tumbling out of the bin, so I need to refigure out which bins those items go into. And then this row right here of bins are all of the Bath & Body Works items sorted by season, plus there is an extra, a 5th one that used to kind of be aromatherapy and wellness. We'll see if it's still that or if we need to reevaluate what's in that 5th bin, or maybe we can take away the 5th bin. We'll see how it goes. And these 3 bins down here are the hand soap bins. I've got spring and summer combined in one bin, fall, and then winter. So I'm hoping to split this reorganizing and decluttering into a few digestible chunks. So step 1 is to resort this body care into piles of what season I think it belongs in. And then after that, what I'm going to do is I actually have a couple orders of business that are random. Here I have these 2 fabric bins that I emptied out from decluttering around the house and other places, and these ones are in a lot better shape than some of the other bins I have. Some of them are literally taped together because they're just getting ripped and stuff. And then another one, also Arthur shredded with his claws one day and I just never replaced it. So I plan on replacing some of the worst looking bins. I also have these new ones that are sealed. I have 2 of them here. And I was hoping maybe to switch the hand soaps into these ones. I didn't realize when I purchased these, but these are a little bit smaller than the ones that the body care are in right now. And it's not by much, but it's enough to make a difference. So I would like them to be the bigger ones. So hand soaps in the smaller ones, hopefully. Objective number 2 is that I'm going to keep a lookout for something vanilla or mint, or maybe even both. Just because that is a request from my mom. That's a scent that she wanted to wear because she has some shampoos she'd like to use up, and she likes to make it like a whole fragrance combo like I do. So I'm going to keep a lookout for her to find some minty body care for her to use. And then this is my 3rd objective for today, is that as I'm going through, I'm going to take note of all of the colors of body care that I have. I'm hoping for the month of March to do a spin the wheel to choose my fragrances for the month of March. And I'm hoping to do a rainbow theme. I did that last year and it was super fun, but I don't really remember which fragrances I have. So while I have everything out, I think it would be easier to locate which scents I have under which color category for my rainbow video. So with those goals in mind, let's get started. First, I unloaded the fall gel soaps, and I knew right away no decluttering action was needed here, so I'm just popping those right back into the bin. Now looking at the foaming soaps for fall, everything is looking good to me except I see one duplicate of a scent that regularly comes back, and that is leaves. So let's declutter one and keep the other. just like the fall hand soaps, these are pretty under control. I have a few nostalgia ones that I just can't part with, but I can't bring myself to use either. Maybe this will be the Christmas coming up this year. Who knows? Maybe we'll do that. But either way, I think the only thing I'm going to declutter is actually this one right here. This is Golden Berry Mistletoe. It's a nice scent, and I do like the body care quite a lot, but we actually just used this in the hand soap. I had a duplicate and didn't care for it as much as some of the other ones, so I can part with it. I found another one. I'm also going to declutter Gingerbread Bakery. I also used one of these previously and didn't care for the scent on my hands as much. It was a little bit on the musky side, so declutter. No problem with keeping all of these ones because this is both spring and summer combined. So I like all of these scents and I think we're good to just put them in their new bin. Something I forgot to mention too is that I have this bin filled with body care from the last time I decluttered that's nearly empty. They have like just tail ends, or I guess some of them might be like just less than half that I would like to get used up. So this is kind of my side use it up bin to prioritize taking from. So I'm gonna keep this nearby so that I can add to it whenever I see something that's almost finished. All right, so looking over the winter and Christmas body care for candidates to either be used up for the sake of declutter or just declutter outright, I see right off the bat that I have this 1,000 Wishes and it's really close to being done. This is a scent that my mom often wears and she got tired of it too. So I think between the two of us, we got to get this used up and then not repurchase, at least not until we're ready. So I'm gonna put this spray in the use it up bin. And then I have this shower gel I'm just gonna outright declutter. I see my beloved hot cocoa and cream. I have duplicates. So actually my sister was asking me if I had a spare one of these and it's so hard to part with it, but I'm going to give her one of these to create some space. Moving down the line, I see I have 2 twisted peppermints. I thought I was gonna be a little faster at using this up, but so far I've been a little bit on the slow side. So I don't think I'm gonna need my backup taking up space if they're gonna be bringing this scent back every year. So I may add this to my gifting pile so I can actually use it as a Christmas gift or some other gift when that time comes around. So for now, let's declutter this. Same thing here, I have this body cream really close to being used up, so I'm gonna keep that with that, and then add the unused lotion to the gifting pile, and same goes for shower gel. I feel like I can use body scrub up pretty fast. This one is called Snowy Morning. This one has notes of frosted bergamot, mistletoe berry, and snow-kissed lavender. I feel like I use a body scrub pretty quickly, so I should put a rush on this one to get it used up. And Jose honestly could probably help me use it up because he really likes to use body scrub as well. So let's put that in the use it up bin. And then it does have this matching spray. I'm not really sure what to do with it right now. It's not a scent that I really enjoy smelling like all day. It is a really pretty scent. Normally I'd put it in the gifting pile, but it is something leaked on it when it was actually belonging to my sister. So I don't feel like it's gifting quality unless if it's just giving it back to someone in my own family. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna hang on to it a little longer, and when I use the scrub I might bring it out to use at the same time, but since I don't know, let's just leave it for now. And I think for now everything else is stay. I don't know if you noticed this, but I did kind of this thing where I did the sprays on the top, moisturizers that match the sprays, and then down here the shower gels, so I can kind of have an idea of what parts I have as complete sets versus not. Some of these things are missing, like right now I have just the fizzy lotion and a moisturizing body wash of Vanilla Bean Noel, but my mom actually has the rest of that set pulled out and is using it right now. These are just the pieces that she's not using at the moment, so they're fine to just stay like that. Oh, and then the other thing too is I have more pieces of this Northern Brights collection. I'm actually going to take this out of the Christmas and maybe into the wellness bin, the aromatherapy bin. All right, let's put these back in the bin. Here is a progress check-in. I actually have to take a break for now and continue tomorrow because it's time for me to get ready to go to work. So these are the 4 bins that we have completed so far. We've got fall hand soaps, winter hand soaps, and then spring and summer combined. It's so nice to see them all organized and flat and level. And then this body care here is the winter and Christmas body care, all organized and decluttered. And then if we move to the side a little bit, this is my little bin of use it ups. We're gonna continue to build that. This part of the floor is cleaned up where we had the randoms that I put away and the hand soaps lined up over there. But this is tomorrow's project. So we've got spring and summer body care kind of mixed up. I need to do these at the same time because spring and summer scents kind of could be one and the same thing. So there's that. And then there is fall, which is overwhelmed. So we're gonna take care of some fall stuff. And then we've got the wellness and aromatherapy in that bin next. So this is tomorrow's project. I'll see you then. All right, here's a quick glance at the fall body care, and this is where things start to get a little bit messy and confusing. I was noticing as I was unloading everything, I could not find a few pieces of body care that I know I own. They weren't in the fall bin. So I think what happened is some of those missing pieces are actually going to be in the summer and spring bins. So what I'm gonna do is if there's something I know off the top of my head that I own but I don't see it here, I'm gonna just set the rest of the set aside to remind myself to keep an eye out for them. For example, like this autumn drive, I know I have a shower gel of it, but there wasn't one in this pile. Fall is my favorite, so there's not gonna be that much decluttering and getting rid of these scents, but I will say I have one in mind, Candy Apple Cauldron. Now, I actually really did like this fragrance. I find I'm actually not as into some of their Halloween scents. I tend to like classic fall scents when it comes to wearing scents in October. I love a lot of pumpkin and stuff, so when I wore this, I was hoping it was going to be more of like a candy apple, like a carameled apple, I guess, is more what I was hoping it would be. And in the shower gel, it smells really good, but in the rest of the forms, that bergamot note that's in there just kind of turns it into too much of a fresh, clean scent for what I normally crave in October and during Halloween time. But I think that this is going to smell really good on my sister, and I know she was interested in this scent, so I think I'm going to pass along the set to her. So declutter this, declutter the spray, and declutter the Shimmer Fizz lotion. Next thing I'm gonna do is I actually am going to remove Country Apple from the fall. This is one of those complicated ones that I really love a fresh apple scent in the fall, but I also love it at the end of summer, and so I might actually put this in my summer bin just because summer happens before fall. I think it will make it easier for me to find this when I'm actually ready for it. Shower gel and lotion, and then here is the spray that I can put in the summer bin instead. Oh, hey, look what I found. It was right in front of me. I didn't notice it there. So there's that one I knew was missing from the Autumn Drive collection. So that can go over there. Any others that were right in front of me that I didn't notice? Oh, that's another one. It's Leaves. I know has a full set, but I haven't seen it yet. So I think it got put in the wrong bin. So we'll keep that one aside as well. The rest of these, I think, are going to be keep. I know I had some duplicates like Twisted Peppermint that I ended up decluttering the full ones. This one is so close to being finished, and honestly, I feel like they haven't been bringing back Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin as regularly as I thought they normally would, so I am, for that reason, going to hang on to my backups. These are more of my nostalgic ones. I do spray them once in a while just for a little treat, but they're not ones that I am willing to part with so quickly, and same with this one. Turned into a nostalgia body care for me, and I don't want to see it go, so they're kind of slow moving for that reason. Oh, but this one, I think I will add this. This is a marshmallow pumpkin latte. I'm gonna put this in my use it up bin because it's pretty close to being done. And then last but not least, I have Vanilla Romance. I did not like the way that this smelled on me, so I'm gonna declutter this. Okay, that was kind of a painful process. The fall stuff still does not fit in the bin, and that makes sense because I didn't really get rid of a whole lot. But I made a couple of choices here. I'm gonna actually add this to my use it up bin. This one is really close to being used up. This is the pumpkin body butter stuff, that pumpkin enzyme I use every fall. And then this is more of a nostalgic one, pumpkin apple cider, but it's really starting to turn and it's pretty close to being used up as well. So I'll add those 3 to the use it up bin. These I'm leaving out because I had shower gels, I thought of those, so I need to find them. I don't know what happened to them. Same with the black cherry merlot, and honestly I may add that to the summer bin as well because I usually don't really crave that in the fall. And then we're gonna try and locate the rest of the body care for leaves. So lined up matching with the fragrance mists, I have the moisturizers and the shower gels kind of soldiered up just because it takes up a little less space on the floor that way. And this way I kind of noticed what I have duplicates of as well. Like I have some coconut milkshake. Love this fragrance, but I have a sealed duplicate of the coconut milkshake shower gel. I think I'm going to put this in my gifting stash, and if for some reason I run out of this before I run out of my other 2 parts, I can always go and dig it out, but I think this would make a good gift, or anyways put it in the declutter pile. And I personally don't use the bar soaps, so I think I'm gonna pass this one along to my mom. I'm not decluttering them, but I just wanted to point these out. Look at these old school ones. I love this collection so much. And so I actually had the pink lemonade fizz in my collection already, but for my birthday last year, my sister was able to buy a whole set of this guava pineapple splash, so that one is definitely a special treat that I was able to add to my old school collection. And then this is the fabric bin that definitely has to go. I mean, talk about desperation there. The spring stuff is looking a little bit more straightforward. I'm just looking through and seeing if there's anything I want to declutter. I think the declutter part of this is kind of easy because it's more these random things I'm interested in decluttering. Emily in Paris, sorry, but this is so similar to the cotton candy clouds and whipberry meringue and everything else that this is just taking up space in my closet, and I can declutter it. Next one up is this Water Lily Springs. This is not a fragrance I really enjoy that much, so goodbye. I kind of like the Calypso Clementine in the bottle, but on my skin it just did not work for my body chemistry, so declutter. As for moving things to the use it up bin, I've got a body cream that's just a tail end. This is a super old one, but one of my all-time favorites, Lavender and Spring Apricot. I have a backup ready to go for this one that is full, so I'm gonna move this one to my use it up bin. And this Sweet Pea body butter is almost gone, so also use it up bin. I have no business adding anything to my summer bin that's already full, but I'm gonna move this pineapple mango over just because this really is a summer scent to me, so moving that over along with the shower gel. All right, as we wrap up for the day, I'll give you a little progress update. You remember these bins were done earlier, and then today, these are the ones that we completed. The very full one is summer. Second very full one is fall. We also have, there's winter there, and then spring. And then right there is my use it up pile. So yeah, not too bad for the completed stuff, but stay tuned because I think in my next decluttering video, we have all of this still to tackle and this still to tackle. And then I still have this shelf of body scrubs I need to tackle as well, but let's save that for next time. Let's just put away the bins and call it a day. And then here are the items that I have de-stashed from my collection. And don't forget, like I mentioned before, these are gonna be going to good homes. I'm not gonna throw them away. So they're either gonna be donated, gifted, or given to a family member that I know will use them. So don't worry, they'll all be used, I promise. All right, that's it for this week's reorganizing and decluttering session. Thanks so much for joining me today, and stay tuned because I will be working on a part 2 soon. Until next time, bye.